Well, I knew it was going to happen eventually. I'd be given a cruiser and asked to do a fast lap on it. At least though, the Yamaha Stryker is one of the more sporty looking cruisers. In fact, it might be one of the best looking cruisers I've ever seen. There's its 1304cc V-twin, which provides all the power, which is kind of promising. Although, I do see it's got one front disc, which is not so promising. But if it goes even a fraction as good as it looks, this should be an entertaining lap.
Entertaining because if there's one place a radical cruiser like the Stryker shouldn't be, it's the track. Some things on a cruiser simply don't work in this environment, including foot-forward controls and a big torquey V-twin engine. These are the ideal ingredients for cruising, where the Stryker undoubtedly cuts a dashing figure. It cares not a jot that its ground clearance is limited or its red line too low for a race circuit. That single front brake disc is ample for the road, which is where you'll want to show off the Stryker's, striking looks. High at the front, low at the rear, with a slim waist and a fat tank, this is traditional muscle bike territory. A glitzy single instrument pod decorates the handlebar, otherwise the Stryker is a no-frills cruiser with a distinctly aggressive attitude. We like it, but the question is, will Clinton? Only modest power but decent torque and huge weight are his tools for this week's Bike Show TT. Massive fork rate. That means the front wheel is on the start line while Clinton can barely see it, but he's off with a perfect launch. First major test coming up. On the brakes. And the trick is to use loads of rear brake as well as front. First corner and yep, there we go. Stryker running out of ground clearance already. Those kicked out forks also make slow speed turning a bit of a mission, but Clinton seems to have got it all under control. Opening up now onto the straight. Oh, you can hear how slowly the engine is revving. Still fast enough to need a lot of heavy braking, but I have to say our test dummy looks like he's mastered the art of speed cruising, or speed scraping even. Now into the part of the track that uses the most lean angle, so we should hear the Yamaha being lightened as it's ridden. Yep, Clinton making the Stryker more sporty at every corner, which is very generous of him. With more ground clearance, there's no doubt this would be a much quicker lap time, but Clinton daren't lean it too far in case something solid or expensive touches down. Out of this right-hander and into the fastest turns of the lap now, dangling his left leg to help him change direction, and not doing a bad job of tucking in considering it's a naked bike. Gradually feeling his way into this final turn, a 21-inch front rim so far away from the rider doesn't help. Full throttle on the exit, no high side worries here, and a final blast to the line. How fast, or not, is the Yamaha Stryker?